Hey, this is Joshua Harbring in Nashville with Build Cities and VDAO at another Build Network States event. And I am here with Randy, and she's bringing this IndraNet. Tell us about your project, and more importantly, what are we doing in this world? What are we creating?
Oh, wow. Well, in this world, we are facilitating a collaboration on monumental effect such that we can build a new world according to our most highest vision. And Indra's The Warehouse is an establishment in Austin, Texas, who has been there for 14 years, doing collaboration in arts, music, performance, and technology. And we are here for the creators. And actually, everyone's a creator. You are too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so we want to empower all the creators to be their best, to know that they are their own media source. We have the functionality of the communications in the internet, which has been monetized. And we've observed in the last 2 years that monetized platforms can be deplatformed. People that are on a monetized platform can be deplatformed just because of the opinion of the other person or of the conglomerate that says, no, we're not going to talk about that right now. That's too dangerous for our media, success to make money. We're being paid by somebody else. So we're here with Sovereign Solutions here at this beautiful Network States event at the Bitcoin Nashville conference. And this is actually one of my most favorite subjects, the Network States. Another favorite subject is to have nodal internet communications where we can each empower ourselves and our communities, our businesses, our families to have connection with other like-minded individuals, simply on the fact that we want to communicate with each other. Whether or not the internet is up or not, we have that ability. And so Indra's The Warehouse in Austin has been a continuous collaboration station where we are embodying the respect and honor for each person as their own creator being who has much to offer. We all have different skills. We all have different awarenesses. We all have different places that we've been to and information to share. And so in the last several years, we are promoting platforms which allow us to have a vicinity-based resource sharing opportunity, their own user interface, so that we can have all the tools that we're used to, but that we have built ourselves. And on the open source vision, Indra's Net is a new Indra's Net. It's available on all of the infrastructure that already exists on the internet. So our hope is that we can allow communications that are not monetized and commercialized, such as the original intention of the internet.
Yeah.
And we made a system that is so fun. We've been able to integrate mantras to remind you to take a deep conscious breath as you're using your IndraNet. We have a very funny and wonderful in-mail system where you can choose anything at anything, literally any words you would like to be your in-mail and your domain. You can select. It does not have to be on the internet. We're limited by the suffixes of the internet. So how fun is that? That you can just choose any words you want, and that's your address.
It's the core of open source creation, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is one of the things that really excites me a lot. is this next evolution of intentionality as it has contributed to creating communities and now supported by systems that can actually ensure its flourishing, right? So intentionality and love and compassion and empathy have always drawn people together. And now we have solutions that are coming out that actually make it work,
Yeah.
make it sustainable and make it regenerative, right?
Yes.
And I know quite a few people that have spent some time in the old warehouse in Austin, and the ability to create in the most human sense, but with tools that are making it accessible to people is incredibly powerful. What kind of, obviously you're deep in community and community is a big part of this. What's maybe one or two examples of powerful or maybe even just fun ways that you see technology starting to really empower the creativity and the community cohesion in the space?
Oh, absolutely. In 2018, we had our New Year's Eve party, which is a traditional every year kind of thing. It's the biggest fiesta you've ever seen. And I encouraged everyone to get Steemit accounts, whereby if you post your content, you get attention rewards in crypto. So the tokenization of our creativity can be owned by the creator. When you post something on Facebook, Facebook monetizes that, but they don't give you any resource. They don't give you any money for it. But they're making billions and billions of dollars on the creators and what they're putting into the system and their platform. So we're just encouraging everybody to create the platforms that allow for the creator to have the resource of the value that they are creating. Every single person has human value. I'm not talking about the value that you're assigned when you're born on your Social Security. I'm talking about the inherent creatorship that is humanity's God-given right to be valued, to be respected, to be honored as an alive being. And that should not be pushed down by a commercialized, what's the word I'm looking for?
An industrial entity.
Exactly. So this
Anyone
is an
who is not the
effort.
creator, right? The creator is where that value resides.
Every person is an artist. Every person has talents and skills that can be contributed to a goal. And in team working fashion and collaborative fashion, we know that the engineer, the scientist, the artist, the teacher, the agriculturalist, like everyone has a space in a holistic vision of a healthy world. And like Barbara Marx Hubbard teaches us, like Buckminster Fuller's game, I think that's our inspiration, that we want to allow people to have basically their God-given energy and to utilize that in a fashion that brings them abundance. So how can we learn to work together? How can we use technology to facilitate a higher dimensional level of thinking that offers us more abundance? The land is here, the resources are here. If we don't squander them and just allow for the respect for our planet, we can have a beautiful life. And we're demonstrating that on a grassroots level in Austin through Enters the Warehouse as a inner city metroplex kind of resource where people can come find out information. They can come to workshops, they can go to entertainment where the positivity is infused in it. We're not booking artists that are having, negative language and stuff like that. We're booking artists that are fueling the society with positivity and encouragement to be everything that they can be. And the sustainability of that is the encouragement to welcome other people. We're like a permanent invitation.
Beautiful. Well, I've been waiting for a chance to get down there.
I
in
hope
Austin
you'll come
very
soon.
shortly.
Yeah,
I'm
come
gonna go
visit
drop
us.
some names and come visit.
Please do. Please do. Yeah.
Thanks so much for your
And
time.
you're all welcome. You're all welcome to come meet with the feet at Indra's Warehouse. Come and enjoy Indra's Net. Indra's Warehouse.public.spaceid.art is the address that you can go to get your Indra's Net in mail and in domain and experience self-awareness and all of the little giggles that we have included. It's a very special Indra's Net that's available on all the available infrastructure on the planet. It's already available. It's not just a website. Literally an open source system for communications. Let's call it our conscious communication system, for the planetary wide efforts to join us together to offer peace and respect for every culture, for all of the different needs for communication, and to exit the techno-bureaucratic systems that we may not want to be a part of. We experienced the deplatforming on YouTube and other platforms. That was an insult to so many creators. An absolute insult. That is not free speech. This is a system made for the people by the people that is intended to be a vehicle for communications, much like the original intentions of the internet. And it's called Indra's Net. And Indra's Warehouse itself is named after Indra's Net on the Vedic philosophy that we are all jewels on a web. Every single person is this beautiful dewdrop jewel on the infinite web. And a change in one person is a change in all. So when we lift each other up, the whole becomes more healthy. And that is my wish for our society, for our world, for all the people in it, to just have some joy, go experiment and create your own in-domain on Indra's Net and enjoy the communications that is purely free and purely intended for your joy and for us to extend our philosophy of what it means to be building a new planet together.
Bringing freedom back. Freedom to create. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joshua. Blessings, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you.